All right, you know what's something you can work on today is maybe not interrupting me every 5 fucking seconds.
Here we go. Well, I'm
That's
not
something
going
you can
to
work on.
because my voice is a little gone. Second of all, welcome back to Sunday morning football with Isaac and Ken.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we have a new show title every Sunday or every episode. But
Are
I
you
don't know where
okay?
you want to start. You have a New York Rangers hat on. What are we
Yeah.
talking about? Like, are the Rangers in a good spot? Maybe. The Lakers are in a good spot. Yeah, 3-0 JJ Redick era, perfect.
Knicks.
I don't know where do you want to go.
Knicks look good.
Cat
Kind of
in
maybe.
town?
Yeah, she's behind me here.
I was
So
talking about
why?
Carl Anthony Towns, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, both cats.
Cats.
What's why with the glasses? Are you hungover? Are you just like sad? Like what's going on with you?
Pretty, in a tough spot here.
Okay, can we get some little more information?
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not feeling well.
Like sick?
I'm maybe a little bit. The throat's a little groggy. Woke up trying to, there's like TMI stuff going on this morning too, and I'm just not feeling it. Yankees maybe have something to do with it. The last 2 games haven't been the best. I actually got myself like so before like every big playoff game, I like to get really set up. Like I get some really good food. I make some food or I order some food. I get 2 like tall boys of my favorite Japanese beer, which is Sapporo.
No, it's not. You said you don't like Sapporo.
Oh no, not Sapporo.
Premium malt.
Well, okay. Well, in Japan, it's a little different.
The hell are you
have a lot
talking
more
about?
options. In these American supermarkets, they have either Asahi or Sapporo. So I go Sapporo. I get these 2 nice tall boys, looking all fresh. Crack them open. I'm ready to go for first pitch. These last 2 games, man. I don't know where you want to start. I think
you're already going. Just go. I mean, you're
Okay, I'm
already
gonna go
on the
because-
train. So
You guys probably clicked on this video, all 15 of you, because the title of this video is Our Message to Aaron Judge. Correct?
I don't know.
Can I start there?
We did not discuss that, but sure.
No,
I
that's
like
the
that.
title of the video. Our message to our captain, Aaron Judge.
Which is
Um,
boo. That's my message to Aaron Judge.
That's Isaac's message. Isaac's message is clear and simple. I have a little bit more. So sleeping on it last night might have rounded the edges for me a little bit, because after watching that 9th inning last night, I was pretty hot. So the 9th inning, Soto leads off, gives us an amazing at bat, gets on, Judge gets up, strikes out on 3 or 4 pitches. Stanton gets on, Stanton doubles, scores Soto. The other guys follow with amazing at bats. Rizzo is like just digging in there as close as you can get to the plate, gets hit by the pitch. Even Volpe, he struck out on a terrible pitch outside, but he fought. Like he fouled off some really tough Trident pitches, and he was like in there with a plan. You can see every one of these guys had a plan. Even Trevino at the end. I know it was a 1-pitch flyout, but he had a plan to sit fastball first pitch and try to hammer it. He gave a good swing. Like, you can't really blame Trevino there. Except for the one guy we really desperately need right now, and he doesn't look like he has a plan. I know when I'm struggling in baseball, I try to at least have a plan where one of the pitches that a pitcher throws, I try to be on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you know that you're so in a funk that you are like 20 minutes ahead of the fastball or 20 minutes ahead of the curveball and 30 minutes late on the fastball, at least sit one pitch where you could look foolish on a slider, but you're on time for a fastball, or vice versa, or just like take, and then like look foolish going down. Like, have a plan, man. Like, this is as ugly as it can get, and if something doesn't change, I know there's talks on Yankee Twitter right now about everyone giving him the biggest standing ovation ever when he's announced and his first at bat or whatever. I don't know what he needs right now, but he knows. I watch his post game. He knows that he's struggling, and he knows he needs to get it going. I think that's one of the big issues that's causing all this. But it needs to come fast, and like the season's gonna end before we know it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm with you on that. I love to start how you compared your own struggles in men's league baseball to Aaron Judge. I think that's pretty funny.
Anything I can do. Man.
You did kind of have that Aaron Judge vibe, and what did John Sung do? He batted you 7th. So that's where I'm going to go with this. I would really like to see Aaron Judge batting fifth. I mean, honestly, not even like to be mean to him, but to like take some of the pressure off of him. Like hitting behind Soto is such a pressure cooker of a place to be hitting. Like obviously, when Judge is right, that's like the best place to be for him to be hitting. Soto sees more pitches, that's great. But dude, you got to play the hot hand. The Dodgers. They have Freddie Freeman. They put Freddie Freeman down in the lineup, put Teoscar up. Freddie Freeman hits a walk-off grand slam and a triple that game. Like, dude, they're not afraid to make these type of moves. So, this is going to really be a tester for Aaron Boone for me to kind of be like, okay, yeah, we like our guy. We're behind our guy. But at some fucking point, you have to make adjustments, especially when you're in the World Series at this late in the year. I'd love to see Aaron Judge batting fifth, and not because I'm like, oh yeah, that'll show him, like, yeah, let's move him down the lineup, like just because, like, just take a little bit of pressure off him or something. And I'm I hate to say this, but I'm getting kind of sick of his like after game like interviews. Like I want to see a little anger from him. Like this has got to be like really upsetting him, and he's just like, yeah, just a little off expanding zone. Like, dude, I don't know why, but that just pisses me off. Like I want him to be like hot. I want him to be mad about the way he's playing, and he's just like yeah, like he's too professional. He's too upright. Like I want to see some anger. Like you're the best hitter in the MLB this entire year. Like Barry Bonds level, and it's not just like best hitter in the MLB. It's like historic best hitter in the MLB. So like I want to see some like anger, like some like, yeah, like Derek Jeter get up there and be like, I fucking suck right now. I need to get it together. And I know that's not really in Aaron Judge's cards, but yeah, it's frustrating. We're really not going to win, any games in this World Series unless Aaron Judge gets right. Dodgers are a better team straight up. They are. And it's close with Aaron Judge as Aaron Judge, but it's not without him. We look like little bro. We literally look like little bro. And yeah, the pitching is a whole other story. Carlos Rodon, disappointing. He did what he's done throughout the regular season, which is give up home runs. I didn't hate his stuff, but just location and just you can't be throwing those pitches. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's on Wells. I wouldn't be opposed to playing Trevino either. I'm Austin Wells, man, is a walking, breathing out. Walking, breathing ground ball to second base or first base. Like he's so far from being good. And if his pitch calling isn't working, then screw it. Let's play Trevino, dude. And like you said, like I'm not like people are like not mad at Trevino, but like I'm a little mad at Aaron Boone for putting him in that spot. Cold off the bench, hasn't played in a week, 2 weeks, and that's his spot. Like I don't know. I'm not in love with the moves Aaron Boone has been making. I don't know. I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
You wouldn't have hit Wells there against Vesia though.
No, but I mean, it's just I actually don't know what I would have done there. But obviously we didn't really get to talk about the Nestor whole thing. But I don't know why the hell you put Nestor in that situation. But like, just because he had some good, had some good experience against Ohtani. But like, I mean, Tim Hill's the guy, dude. He's on a heater right now. I don't understand some of the moves Booney's making. But I mean, all of that doesn't matter. None of that really matters if Aaron Judge hits. It's just that simple. It's really that simple.
The margin of error without Aaron Judge being Aaron Judge is super slim. That's why we revert to nitpicking all these, because I don't know. At the moment, the Nestor move, I was a little confused. I thought it was obviously Tim Hill. He's gotten so many big outs for you this playoffs. He's the guy who's been in these situations these last 2 weeks. But with Nestor coming in, I thought maybe, like, I didn't hate it at the time. I thought he had a chance. I would have loved to see Weaver go for a second inning to start the inning instead of Jake Cousins. But that whole inning is a whole mess because the defense, man, it's just... Yeah. You don't. First of all, Cousins, you don't walk Lux on 4 pitches. I mean, there's a lot going on there. It sucks that we have to talk about this because our offense is absolutely dead, and it's just at this point it's kind of just waiting for Gleyber Soto to do something or wait 3 innings, and maybe Giancarlo, and then a couple hits from Rizzo or Volpe happen. Like,
And you know
that's
what's
kind of
more
our hope.
disappointing than anything we're talking about is that it's just boring to watch, which is kind of sad. Like the fact that I haven't watched a World Series game since 2009 when I was 9 years old, like not even like brain dead 9 year old, and the fact that like this is the postseason I'm getting, and like just like even against like Cleveland um and Kansas City, like we didn't see like a Yankees rally, like a big Yankees rally. Like the only one I could think of, like a clutch rally, was like when Verdugo got that hit. Like Yankees have hit some homers, yeah, it's great, but like they mostly just been getting walks, and the Dodgers pitchers aren't walking them. Like we saw how ugly it can get today. They had one hit in going to the ninth inning. Like, dude, that's really sad. And it's just boring to watch. Like, I want to get excited. I want to have some juice, but like I didn't even get like excited or nervous until like I was excited and nervous in the first inning, and then nothing, and then the ninth inning I got excited. So it's like it's just so boring. Like I'm shocked at how boring that game was last night. They just like they made Yamamoto made some good pitches. All credit to Yamamoto, but like I mean the Yankees are also missing pitches. Like he hung some of those curveballs. Like there was a couple splitters to Judge, or maybe it was a curveball that like just misses, just big time misses. I hate how we're back on Judge, but I mean, it starts with him at the top, and he sets the tone for the entire lineup. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, I don't know, man. I don't know how he's feeling. I don't know if he's going home and crying in his hotel room, or I mean, I would be crying if I was Aaron Judge. Like I would go home and be sobbing with my wife in my hotel room. Like, dude, you're really blowing your legacy right now. Like that's what it is at the end of the day. You're blowing your legacy. Like, which is really sad to think about, because I love Aaron Judge. Love watching him hit. Best player I've ever seen hit in my lifetime. Better than A-Rod I've seen. It's like, dude, you're just ruining your legacy. Just sad.
If Boone doesn't make a lineup change for Game 3,
Fire Boone?
no,
Are you
no,
on
I'm
Fire
just saying
Boone train?
That just tells me so much about where this team is, and I'm just not. I can't take them seriously. If this is the World Series, and this is how the lineup is performing, and I know there's not much he can do. I know his hands are tied, but there are some things that you can do with this lineup to try to change something up. The vibe.
It's moving Aaron Judge down. It's literally moving Aaron Judge down, because he's becoming a problem. He's not only is he not hitting, but he's hurting the Yankees batting third, because Soto and Gleyber are getting on base, and he like how many times in Kansas City, the Kansas City series, the Cleveland series, did we see 1-2 hit or walk, and then third strikeout, out, ground ball, something like that?
Right. Ideally,
and it happened again. Like Soto walked, gone for like, dude, he hasn't done anything with those first two guys getting on.
Right, the counter argument for stacking all your best players at the top used to be that your bottom of the lineup is just absolutely nothing, but it's absolutely nothing anyway. So ideally, you would have Gleyber, you would have Soto, then you would have Stanton, then maybe Rizzo, then Judge 5. I just don't see that happening, even if they do make a lineup change. I saw A-Rod last night saying flip Soto and Judge and have Soto back up Judge and then Stanton back up Soto. Even that would impact his lineup more than not changing it. Also, I think there's just too many lefties at the bottom of this lineup. Where when Vesia or Banda come in, it feels like it's over.
Yeah, and it's not just lefties; it's lefties who are bad. Like it's not like I have no problem with lefties. The Yankees should have lefties, but these are lefties who are like they're all big swing lefties. They're like Verdugo is supposed to be a contact guy, and like, dude, he's hitting like what? What is he hitting, like 200?
Less.
And Jesus Christ, Jazz Chisholm, man, the swings he's taking
He's
are
actually
so
the
big.
least of our problems at the bottom of the lineup.
No, I know, but I cannot stand his at bats. I know he got a hit yesterday, but dude, his swings, his swings are so big. Like he's literally trying to be Soto. Like he's trying to hit doubles and homers every single time he swings. Like, dude, shorten up, just make contact, put the ball in play. Good things will happen. Like it's so I cannot stand watching his at bats. I'm gonna be honest, I cannot stand it. He's fucking awful.
He's having better bats against lefties than anyone else in that second.
I mean, that's not really saying much. That's not really saying much, is it?
It's not, but Verdugo's first pitch, little tappers to third. Austin Wells is ground out to second. Volpe's fine, but
Yeah, Volpe, I'm fine with. I mean,
that lane of Chisholm, Rizzo, then you have Volpe, and then you have Wells, Verdugo. That like what is that? 4 lefties and 5 batters. It's too easy. That you're like cutting your game short.
and honestly, I'm not even like Verdugo's defense has been great, but dude, honestly, the thing we need right now is dynamic, electric hitting. I'm starting to think fuck it, put Dominguez in over Verdugo. Like I actually don't even care about that defense anymore. Like our defense sucks anyway, so why does it matter?
You're
Like
not defending anything unless you get runs on the board, and then you can defensive replace Dominguez.
yeah, so exactly. So I would love to see Dominguez like break up those lefties. Maybe put him between Jazz and Rizzo, and have Volpe like batting 8th. Like I really wouldn't hate that, or Volpe batting 9th. Actually, I guess you gotta have a catcher, but or put Wells 8th, Volpe 9. Actually, that would be 3 righties in a row. So you have to whatever. But whatever you do, I want to see Dominguez break up the righties. Like at this point, who cares? Try something. Like the Yankees have this like philosophy of just like sticking with our guys, and like eventually, like you believe in your guys enough, they'll produce eventually. But like you don't have that time.
Season.
Yeah, you don't have that time. You don't have that luxury right now. So I'm down. I'm down for Dominguez start. I really am. Like just try something. Put Judge 5, put Dominguez 7. Why not?
The likelihood of Judge batting 5 is
I know.
slim to
or
none
put
in my brain.
I like or put Judge 2. Give Judge some protection. Do something. If they don't do anything, I'm gonna be like, this series is over. If they don't do anything with this lineup, series is over.
But I know I brought it up, but like giving Judge protection thing, doesn't he already have protection with Stanton behind him?
Yeah, but Soto's better. Obviously, they're more scared of Soto than they are of Stanton. I think, right? I don't know, dude. I
think they're
have no
equally
idea.
scared right now. Like Stanton, he is on a 4-game-in-a-row home run streak. Soto and Stanton, I just want to see back to back. I think that instills fear.
Dude, if they think about the statement though, would be to put Judge 5, Stanton 3. Like that would actually like
The statement I wanted to see last night was in the 9th inning. You pinch hit Judge for Dominguez,
pinch hit Judge
or Dominguez for
dude.
Judge.
Dude,
That's
no
a statement.
chance. No, dude, come on.
It's a fucking statement.
Is that like you're laughing while you're saying that? Is that
No,
you're
I'm
joking?
not.
Like
I'm not. Like, who has
Dude,
a
they're
better
not
shot
gonna-
to go deep and tie the game, Dominguez or Judge?
I'm not. I mean, I'm not even gonna say anything to that because like I mean
Try
You know
him
it's not-
righty,
you know it's-
righty,
that's
or
not how the
Dominguez
Yankees
is better side
operate.
lefty.
Yeah, I don't know why Judge can't just hit fastball and like hope and pray because they're kind of just going right after him. Like they're not even
He's
a
getting,
little bit
like,
scared of him.
3 good pitches to hit per at bat, which makes it all that more frustrating.
Like no, because he was getting pitched tough in the last series. I mean, he's still getting pitches, but like I don't know, man.
Even
ruining his
Cade
legacy.
Smith, they were giving
Ruining
him
his
like
legacy.
4 fastballs in a row in the zone.
Yeah,
There's
dude, where's Teacher Man at? Like, first off,
where's
I don't know.
Teacher? How do you
I
not know who Teacher Man is, bro? Like honestly, he's such
I
a
actually
big.
can't believe you didn't know who that was.
That's crazy. It's Judge's freaking coach, dude. It's his personal hitting coach.
He's got to fly him out to New York. Quick lesson. Early in the morning. Did they fly back like last night right after or this morning?
But I think this is more of we need like a mental coach. We need like Derek Jeter therapy session.
Dude, and what happened? Derek Jeter talking with Judge, like, didn't that not inspire him a little bit? Like, what's going on? Thought the Jeter talk would like. When I saw that, I was like, oh, dude, he's got to be helping him. But I guess you can't teach what Jeter had, which was clutch and mental strength. I
Jeter
guess you can't teach
also-
that.
There's a graphic of like Jeter's stats in the playoffs, and he's like first in every single hitting category. He also has 5 championships. Like there's levels to this captain thing, huh?
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, Judge is on the verge of ruining his legacy right now. He's cementing the storyline of him being bad in the postseason right now. That's what he's doing. Like,
Yeah.
it was a little bit of a storyline that people were like, okay, let's see. Like, Judge hasn't been great in the postseason going into this postseason. Now it's like, okay, Judge can't hit in the postseason. Like,
He has 3 strikeouts in the first 2 games of the biggest series of the.
I'm
the
not gonna
playoffs.
get excited. I'm not gonna get excited next year when Judge hits like 50 homers and it's gonna be because of this. I'm gonna be like, okay, nice dude, do it in the postseason. Like that's gonna be people's reaction next year if this continues and they lose. It's gonna be like no one's gonna give a shit about his regular season numbers anymore after this. Like actually, Yankee fans will be
Unreal.
like, Yankee fans will stop caring about his like they kind of gawk at his numbers like in the regular season. Everyone's like, oh, he's Barry Bonds, but people are gonna stop that. People are gonna just be like, who cares? Do it in the postseason. Tough, man. It's a tough world. Dog eats dog world out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could give a quick little positive.
Okay.
This bullpen is amazing.
I mean, yeah.
Do you see how quick those outs were with Tim Hill, Mark
Yeah,
Leiter
dude.
Jr.
You know, it'd be great, dude, if they put the right guys in the right situations.
Holmes,
Like,
Cousins.
imagine if Tim Hill got to face Ohtani in Game 1 and we won. That's why Game 1 was so important, too. I mean, he's still
You
a
have
win
to
away.
lose.
This series is
I mean, you have to win
completely
cold
different.
starts.
Yeah, Cole pitched great. You had a clutch home run. You go ahead in the extra innings. All you have to do is close it out, and they bring in Nestor. That might like live in infamy of like worst decisions of all time, like in terms of like Yankees lore. Yankees lore. I can't say that. Yankees lore.
I like Tim Hill, but at the same time, I don't know how much of a difference Tim Hill would have made.
I mean, he probably wouldn't have thrown a fastball right down the middle, 80, 90 miles an hour first pitch. Probably would have thrown him a
He has
slider.
one pitch. Tim Hill has one pitch.
Yeah, you probably would have thrown him a slider, which Ohtani
No,
can't. I
he
mean,
has-
Freddie
He
can't square
throws
up.
a sinker, and I don't think he's.
Does he have a
Hill-
slider?
I haven't seen it in the last 2 weeks.
Whatever. I don't know. I mean, Timmy's a high leverage reliever for the Yankees this year. I mean, Nestor hasn't pitched in 2 months, so. I mean, it's one pitch. Like he got jumped all over, but you can't throw down and in to one of the best lefty hitters of all time. Like down and in 90 poo. Like come on. Like what are we doing? I mean, right? Like at least go up or away or out. Like down and into the lefties is the easiest thing for them to turn on. Like especially a guy with quick hands like Freddie Freeman. Like I mean, just
Tough spot.
it's just it's a terrible spot.
Oh! Positive spin on Rodon. Actually,
What?
I was thinking this while I was watching last night. If this series extends, and we're in a game 5, 6, 7, and you need a big out of the Ohtani Betts Freddie lane, and you don't trust Nestor. Let's say Tim Hill has already thrown. I know who a guy who can get you out, get you those outs. I think it's Rodon. His Ohtani looked foolish against Rodon, man. He didn't.
Is he not
He didn't like
that
it.
one dude? That one slider he threw him. That was the
No.
one.
All day long. He was like underneath the fastball. He popped out a couple times, and Otani's at bats against what's his name, Tanner Scott on the Padres was the storyline because he struck out like 5 straight at bats against him. I don't think Ohtani likes like the firm, aggressive fastballs inside and like wicked sliders away.
I mean, another storyline is Ohtani playing. Dislocated his shoulder. He pop it back in. Like, what's the deal with him?
I was
actually haven't
watching
even-
some. Yeah, no, I think he's fine. I think he's gonna be back.
I did
Apparently
see
it's
the.
a quick pop out, which is not a full dislocation. This is not a doctor talking, by the way. Quick note.
Oh, really?
But
The guy,
unless-
the guy vaping with sunglasses and a backwards hat at 11 in the morning is not a doctor.
also drinking a Monster, by the way, guys.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, when you fully dislocate a shoulder, those ligaments and tendons get torn up, and you're fucked for a year. Labrums, whatever. But when you pop it a little bit, subluxation or whatever they called it, unless anything is torn, it's a pain tolerance thing, and it's probably just sore shoulder. And basically, if you can get that pain away with meds or whatever the Dodgers will do, he'll probably be fine.
Like on Monday? Or you think he takes it like one day off? Or nah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Otani
I
has
did-
not been the problem though.
Yeah.
We need a hit.
I did hear you say, I did hear the John Boy Media right after Ohtani just talking about what you said. They're like, oh, we got
I'm
people in the
helping them
chat
out.
saying-
they should pay me, bro.
Yeah.
What is this? Fucking free work.
Ah, man. I mean, I don't know. It's just boring baseball, tough watch.
Should we put like maybe $200 on the Yankees to win the series now.
Yeah, now would be a good time.
It
But you
would be.
can't. There is no. Is there just win the series still? How much is it?
See? Basically, it's because if the Yankees win Game 3, that's a series now.
Well, they need to sweep the next 3 games at home. Because I don't think they're gonna win
Well-
2 and 2 away. I don't think they're winning 2 away. Right?
I would like them to just win Game 1 with Clark Schmidt. Boy, gotta
Plus
get to Walker
320.
Buehler. Gotta get to Walker Buehler.
Yeah.
He's in the 5th inning again. I don't know. If he's cruising through 5, that might be wraps.
Yeah. Alrighty. That's all I got.
You're going to Game 5, Game 4, Game 3?
No, I don't think so, but I might go to one of the 3, but I got to see what the price is. I'm not paying $1,400 to watch a shit team from the 400s. So
But the prices came down for the Dodgers games apparently. They came down to like 600.
yeah, I did. I actually did
Oh.
check
It's
What?
$925 now.
because of how
So-
bad they are. That's kind of funny, actually.
No, because it's closer, and those people with those medical issues that you talked about might have tried to
Yeah.
sell tickets.
Wishing for some pregnancies. Alrighty.
I think it'll
Yeah.
continue to come down.
Yeah, maybe I'll go like Wednesday, or is it Tuesday?
Go Monday, bro. The series might be over. If they're down 3-0, the tickets are gonna be like $300.
Yeah, then I'll go. Like, you think we get
Then
Legend
you'll
Suites?
go.
Legend Suites for like $200.
Yeah, go for it. I think that might be it.
Yeah.
Any last words for Judgy? He's watching.
I mean, it's up to you. You're captain of the Yankees. Really, really up to you, man. That's it. Like I'm at low faith right now. Like, bring me up. Show me something. That's all I got.
All right. Talk after Game 3. Bye bye.